Hey, what's going on, the friends? My name is M2Dates, and welcome back to an episode of Okami HD for the Nintendo Switch. Last month off, we got the remaining stray beads in the game. There's still a little bit more than just collecting stray beads that I kind of want to show up. I don't know if I want to do them though, because they're kind of arbitrary, such as finding the remaining treasures, catching all the fishes. Learning all the techniques in the dojo, as well as finding the rest of the animals. All of that I still need to do, but I'm not sure, and those are pretty arbitrary, so I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll think about it. Anyway, in this part, this is a bit of a special episode. This might be split into 3 depending on how well this goes. But I'm going to be recording all 3 of these individually anyway. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. So you see this right here? This is a grotto. This requires digging champ. So if you go ahead and fall inside, this is the grotto where we fought the first bandit spider. As you can see, and you can tell because there's a treasure chest right here, it normally contains a sun fragment. This time, if you go inside, we have a demon gate, or a devil gate. Quickly you're gonna realize this is not your ordinary devil gate. And the reason, well, I'll get into that later. In just a moment. I recommend that you stock up on a ton of healing items, and there's a good reason for that. So, this is with my current equipment right now. So, yeah. Hopefully this goes well. I don't think it will, but it's worth a try. And I highly recommend you have max stats as well. Otherwise, this will probably not go well. No, never mind. Anyway, all 3 of these grottos where we fought all the bandit spiders has this devil gate right here, and they're only available after you defeat their respective bosses. In this case, if you defeated Orochi, then this devil gate will be here. So, if we go inside now, guess what? We are encountered against we are encountered against a ton of imps. These are, well, you're basically fighting all of Orochi's enemies for the most part. You're gonna notice, however, that these aren't you're not just fighting. You're fighting more than just Orochi's enemies. They're basically, like, you know, normally, like, when you fight them regularly, then you fight them as, you could just basically one-hit KO them with our current equipment. You just saw that it took a little bit more than 1 hit to defeat them, even with our current equipment. And that's because this right here, as you can see, the devil gate just respawned. Yeah, it just respawned. And so, you know, if you go back inside, now we're gonna be fighting some different enemies. This time we're up against yellow demons. So, you know, oh jeez, hold on. Oh, it's hard to talk and fight at the same time. But basically, yeah. So the enemies here have a lot more HP. And they do a lot more damage than when we previously fought them. So in this case, these guys are going to cause a pack a punch, and because you have to do this for a long time, you have to endure through this for basically a ton of fights. And I am not kidding. This makes this part like 1 out of 3 of the hardest parts in the game. Yeah. And because there's 3 of them, oh man. you can probably imagine how this is gonna go. Although this first one right here, since these are basically just early enemies, it's not so much of a big deal. But when we get to the later trial devil gates, which is what this is, by the way, then oh my gosh, it becomes absolute hell. This is why I mentioned earlier that you want to stock up on a ton of items, just so you can prepare yourself, just so you know you're ready. There was a point in the Let's Play where I wanted to do these trials earlier in the Let's Play, but oh my gosh, it did not go so well at all. I gave myself a hand injury for about a good week or two, and so I didn't record Okami for a while because my hand was just in pain to record anything. So. But now, this time around, we're ready, and we are more equipped than when I was previously attempting to do this. So, let's see how it goes. Man, I already lost 3 units of energy. So, because we're going to be fighting for a very long time, I am going to speed the rest of this up. So, enjoy the show.
Oh my goodness, we did it. And, oh my goodness, there was a golden peach there. I missed it. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got a stray bead. And, wow, that took us 18 minutes. Okay. Well, I guess I think we have time to fit in the next trial gate. I don't know. In this episode, but, yeah.
Not sure about that, but I will meet you guys at the second trial gate. Okay, we are here in South Ryoshima Coast. No, North Ryoshima Coast. Sorry. Actually, I'm gonna go back real quick because on my way here, I actually noticed that there was a crystal rock that I could power slash for some praise here. Not that it's gonna matter for this, but you know, it's just nice to show for those who are still in need of praise for any reason whatsoever. Just go ahead and power slash this rock right here with power slash 3, and then just go ahead and then we have this clover right here, and then we get a ton of praise. And again, any praise that you get after maximizing your stats turns into 1,000 yen, which is a lot. Alright, anyway. Now we're going to make our way to our next grotto, where we are going to encounter our next demon trial gate. And this one right here was the one that caused my hand to be in so much pain and misery. So we'll see what happens this time around. Alright. Going over here. Here's Orca. You two are amazing. I've seen about all of this vast sea there is to see, but I've never met such courageous heroes who were such poor swimmers. The Dragon King is no doubt having a good laugh under the sea. Give us some swimming lessons. Alright, Isun. Alright. Okay, so let's see. If I remember correctly... Wait, what? Oh, okay. That was weird. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the grotto that we're looking for is, it's either this really big island that's on the left, or the one before that. It's one of those two. I'm gonna assume that it's this one right here because it has like a really huge like mound on top of it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna guess I'm wrong. Maybe it's this one right here. I'm gonna check this one. Yeah, I'm gonna check this one out first because this one most likely will be there. Because I think I remember going over here at one point. And it was there. Let's see. Okay, I'm wrong. Alright, it's definitely the one that... once again, every time I second guess myself, I end up being wrong. It always seems to happen too. Like, whenever I take a test, and like... I think one answer is correct, but then I also think another answer is correct. I just pick that second answer, and then second guess myself, and then it ends up being wrong. All the time. That's why I always have bad test scores. Oh, that's something I shouldn't really be talking about. That's kind of partially the reason why I don't really get good test scores, to be honest. Alright, anyway. But we found the grotto that we're looking for, and here it is. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit different than... the grotto than the first demon trial gate, because we go inside. This time we have guardians, Nine-Tails minions. So as you see, we're gonna be encountering significantly harder enemies. So be ready. And since I already explained how these are gonna work. Again, make sure you have full stats because make sure you're as powerful as you can be, because trust me, it'll make your life so much easier in the long run. So, also it is recommended that you have astral pouches as well. Fill up your astral pouch as much as you can, and then upgrade your astral pouch for maximize your astral pouch as well. It'll make your life so much easier. So just do that. And also rack them on golden key as well. It'll fill up your astral pouch instantaneously. So that's all I have to say. Other than that, you get the drill. You're gonna be fighting for a long time. So, with that being said, enjoy the show. Wow, I did it? Oh my god. I am very impressed. There we go. Oh my goodness, I felt like I was being extremely cheap in that last fight against those ogres, but it was worth it. Oh man. Alright, well, now for the very last one, which is the one that I actually have never done. The one I have not practiced at all. And hopefully that one goes just as well as these two. I think I'm gonna blame it. I'm gonna say that that's Let's Play luck. Which is the reason why I made that look why I did so well on that one. Because it always seems to happen. Every time I practice something, it just like my practice just like it goes to crap. But then when I actually do the actual thing, like it's easy. Like how does it make sense? Anyway, before I waste any more time, let's move on to Kamui.